of Michigan State star Adrian Payne has passed away at 3 a.m. And I hesitate to read the message that was posted on Instagram because it's kind of hard to get through, but it's not nearly as hard as it is for that family and their parents and the extended family of what is called, she's called Princess Lacey, and the message has achieved the ultimate victory. She now dances among angels. The world is a better place because you were in it. Our hearts are broken. We love you, doll. Dance all night. Mommy and Daddy, Will, Mitchell, and Luke, and Tom Izzo, the coach of the Michigan State Spartans, on the other end of our AT&T line this morning. Thanks for being available under terrible circumstances.
Well, I appreciate it. It's, you read that and it's hard as a father to think about it, but I will say this, our thoughts and prayers do go to her family. It's, I won't say embarrassing, but it's almost ridiculous that people are checking in on us when her family is going through so much. But I was just blessed to be a part of it, and I'm so proud of Adrian for what he did to help that girl live these last couple of years. He gave her a lifetime of memories, and she gave us a lifetime of memories. When I see her on the ladder, I see her on senior night. I see her in New York, in Indianapolis, and got some incredible pictures. And she made, I think, life better for us, for my family, for my kids, and I think that's what's important.
How did the relationship come about?
Our team every once in a while goes to the hospital, and sometimes it's just players, and sometimes it's the entire team. And I'll tell you, Michael Patrick, they went there, and I wasn't on this trip with them, and I think Draymond Green and guys like that were there then a couple years ago, and she, for some reason, picked out Adrian. She asked him if she could spend a little extra time with him, and when everybody left, I guess he stayed back. Somehow they exchanged, I guess, Twitter, texting messages, and Adrian's been through a lot in his life. He lost his mother. She died in his arms. He lost his grandmother his freshman year here. And I think he just had an appreciation. And the bond grew like something I've never seen. I mean, he talked to the whole team about her. He didn't flaunt it. He just embraced it. And he was incredible and just wanted her at all these events. And I talked to Adrian 2 days ago. He was in my office. And my wife had gotten a call that she had taken a turn for the worse. And, he was semi-prepared. But unfortunately, he's been through the loss of close people to him. He's probably would be better to help us than we would be to help him. But I just told him how proud I was of him for helping make these last 2 months incredible for
her. How did she seem health-wise when you saw her on the road during the tournament?
If anybody taught you how to battle tough adversity with class and dignity, I mean, other than, at the end, she was starting to show some signs, but she had a smile that went year to year. And we had her in the film room in New York the night before we were playing in our last game against UConn, and she just sat there we had a little room, and then there was a little couch. She sat there with her mom and dad and brother, and Adrian asked if it was okay if she sat through the film session, and I said sure. And God, you wouldn't have known it. When it got done, everybody, high-fived her and thanked her for coming, and she was just so appreciative, as was her family. I mean, it was really an inspiration to me, probably for the rest of my life.
How did you get along with her, or did she only have eyes for Adrian?
Well, she only had eyes for Adrian. He was her Superman, as she called him. But yeah. She grew with the rest of us, and they all embraced her, and she embraced them. I mean, she had a wall for all of us, and then she had a separate wall for Adrian. And rightfully so. They had a special bond, but you know, you always in these jobs, and as a parent, and as anything else, you in your business, you hope to inspire other people, and I can only promise you that I think I've touched some guys' lives in my 30 years here, but I'm not sure anybody's touched mine as much as she did in watching how well she handled something that I'm not sure you and I would have done as good a job of.
At 8 years old, nevertheless.
Yeah, that's what makes it so incredible. You know, my daughter called me a couple hours ago, and she had gotten the news, and she had become friends with her through everything, and she was crushed. And I said, boy, if you take one thing out of this negative, learn how to handle things with class and dignity and toughness and strength. And boy, this girl at 8, a lot tougher than you and I at our age.
Yeah, no doubt there. Thank you, Coach. Sorry for the call this morning during the bad news.
I appreciate it. I think her parents would want her celebrated, not mourned, and yet I hope all of us, you know, learn a little lesson, appreciate things, and it's an honor to be on talking about her.
Superman, Adrian Payne, and his little sister, Lacey Holsworth, and the extended Michigan State family, eternal rest grant unto her, O Lord, and let the perpetual light shine upon her. Thank you very much, Coach Tom Izzo, this morning with Michael Patrick Shields on